Hey, welcome my wonderful Cancers. How are you guys doing today? We are going to be doing your Mercury in retrograde energy for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Okay, now, before I jump into your reading, I just want to give a little disclaimer. I know that my videos will not resonate with everyone, and I know that there are tons of other wonderful people on YouTube that does readings. My videos are all about self-mastery and spiritual growth. So if you're not into doing your own work, these may not be the videos for you. I also talk about spiritual topics, such as metaphysics, the hidden science, which is occult science, enlightenment, the Kabbalion, ancient Kemetic texts. I'm into signs and symbols. So anything that helps me to learn about my inner self and my truth is what I study, and then I share with you guys. So I know everybody's not into that, so this is a perfect time for you to go ahead and click off this video. And for those of you that want to stick around, we're going to jump into your reading. Okay, thanking our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our higher self, our divine masculine and feminine side. We're going to thank all of the energy in the atmosphere that's here to guide, protect, help, to encourage, support, and motivate us, okay, to do what's needed when it is time. These videos are for my light workers, my empath, anyone that feels, like I said, stay on their spiritual growth. If you're seeking spiritual guidance, wisdom, angel messages from your guides, your ancestors, you may be able to find a little bit of that here. If you're into numerology and astrology, remember, energy is fluid, so you want to keep what you need and leave what you don't. Okay. Bottom of the deck is mysticism, which is a third eye chakra card. Okay, guys. So the chakras that you need to pay attention to in this retrograde is your root chakra, which is insecurity, what's grounding you. Your root chakra is all about what grounds you. So your root chakra is where your fear and anxieties can show up, okay? And then you have crown chakra work. This is you realizing that you're co-creator with what we call God in this realm, that you are one with the universe, and you really have the power to manifest anything that you want once you realize that, okay? And I'm hearing Lindsay. I heard that name. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify what you need to pay attention to, because it's asking you to pay attention to what insecurity surfaces within this retrograde energy. Retrograde energy is all about looking within. Things surfacing back maybe from the past, maybe situations, maybe people, maybe habits, things surfacing back that you may have to deal with. So whatever insecurities, and you're not the only one. I think you're the third sign that got this in this retrograde energy. I'm not doing no more videos today. I think I've done like 4 of them. I've definitely done 4 readings today, so I've been using my voice a lot. I'm starting to feel tired. So insecurity is all about facing your demons, because you got your heart chakra blocked, okay? So we're going to see what type of insecurities you may need to pay attention to, or where your insecurities may be asking you to grow, and for you to start understanding that you have the power to change things, okay? For those of you that are on your spiritual journey, I hear that you want to really do your research before you do things. Do your research, and then understand also that there's an awakening that comes from within. There's a knowing that comes from within that you may not be able to find in your research. The research is just about maybe the overall structure, all right? But the knowing from within is you tapping into your true origins, you connecting with your ancestors, with your guides, and with your higher self, okay? All right, the first card represents the overall energy that you may be able to pay attention to in this retrograde as far as your insecurities and you being a co-creator with God. You have the Fool card, and I love this card because I like to call this the Reset card. And this card is popping up in your first placement, which is the overall issue. So If this is the reset card, it's saying this is a chance where you get to sit back and just reset shit, right? This is all about beginnings. This is all about spontaneity. This is all about you being able to get past the inner things that you're afraid of. So you're going to have to do things afraid in this retrograde energy. Take the time to really think about what you want to do and how you want to move before you move. Don't be so defensive is what I'm hearing, okay? Because it's kind of like, yeah, you're blocking your heart chakra. So you got the Fool card saying, I'm coming to reset all of this. I'm coming to take you from here to here, okay? Where you understand that you create all of this shit. And you're definitely going to have to do the work, because if you don't do the work, what's going to happen, Cancers, is that you're going to find that you're attracting the same type of energy with just a different face. May it be a work situation, a romance situation, a partnership situation, a family argument that keeps surfing back around the same situation, right? So deal with your insecurities. Once you deal with your insecurities, you're not responsible for anyone else dealing with their shit. Okay, you got the Queen of Air coming in, my lovely, lovely Cancers. Now, this is internal stuff that you may not know that's going on. All right, the Queen of Air is all about your mental and your spiritual thinking. She's all about being a quick thinker. Okay, she's all about being on her toes, being organized, you know, especially when it comes to her thinking, being independent. She's all about knowing what she wants. She's clear in the way she thinks and methodically plots things, okay? She's clear in her thinking, not just on a mental, physical level, but she's clear in her thinking on a spiritual level also, okay? So, for some of you, if you're not clear about your thinking, you have an opportunity to get here, because if you're not operating in that vibration of this energy, the polarity of this is that you could just be in bitch mode, super overly emotional, and just bitchy, like, you know, like, and feeling like you just cold-hearted, right? And that would make sense, because if you over here blocking your heart and blocking your heart chakra, what you don't let out, you can't let in, okay? And a lot of that bitchiness and that emotional shit is really coming from the place because you are not facing your fears. Okay? Or you still holding on to shit. So you need to ask yourself in this energy, Cancer, if you're still holding on to shit, especially after you've said you're going to forgive, ask yourself really, what's the underlying issue? What part of you is still holding on to whatever is done? There's a part in you that you need to face, okay? It could be abandonment issues, you know. Some of you could have self-worth issues, right? So the situation or the issue or the pain that keeps circling back is really just a bandage being pulled off. So you need to go and look and see exactly what's the core issue, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yep. Because some of you just in bitch mode. Okay. And for some of you, you are doing the work. So you're clearly in your spiritual and your mental thinking about, yeah, I do need to deal with some of this shit. I am creating this shit. And if I'm not creating what I want to, it's time for me to change that. Now, because you guys are water signs, you're super intuitive, because that's where all this, like intuitive energy flows. A lot smoother through the water signs. We're very intuitive, okay? So you're going to understand you need to let some shit go. This isn't your third card placement. Your third card placement is all about the right now energy. And right now, you know you need to let some shit go, because some shit is like gripping you emotionally. And my wonderful Cancers, let me just tell you what's going on, okay? First of all, just know that y'all going through some shit, okay? The sun is in Cancer. We just had the eclipse in Cancer with the new moon in Cancer, right? And the eclipse energy lasts around 6 months after it happens. Okay, that's the transits of the nodes. So the north node went into Cancer. So that's a lot of emotional energy on the board. So you can find people feeling very overwhelmingly emotional, anxious, depressed, okay? People all up in their feelings. So you're going to have to get into a place, especially in this retrograde energy and all this Cancerian energy in the atmosphere. Well, you letting shit go and you dealing with your insecurities because you really want to manifest what you want. You got a choice. You got a choice. Are you going to deal with shit, let it go, face your demons, face your fears, and create what you want? It's your choice. Okay? It's your choice. It's your choice. Really. Okay. All right. What you got for a fourth card placement, which is an alchemy placement, which is what's needed for resolution. Okay. What you got for my wonderful Cancers? What you want them to know? What you want my wonderful Cancers to know? Yep. You got the King of Fire, aka the King of Wands. This is intuitive energy. Like I said, you guys are super intuitive. This is about you coming into a place where you're honoring yourself. This don't have to do with nobody else. You're going to have to honor yourself and deal with your feelings. You got the Eight of Water on the board telling you need to let go. That's what's happening right now. Stop running away from shit. Deal with shit. You need to let go. All right? You got the King of Fire, aka the King of Wands, saying you need to step into your own leadership qualities within yourself. Stop looking towards somebody else to give you something. Get it for yourself, okay? Give it to yourself is what I'm hearing. For some of you just need to step out into that business. Some of you will be starting new businesses. For some of you, you're just impulsive, especially emotionally, because you're not dealing with stuff. And that's because your expectations of a person is really too high. You need to let that shit go. In your fifth card placement, which is all about change and what's needed for resolution, you have the Three of Pentacles, aka the Three of Rainbow. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork. All right, this is all about teamwork. This is all about learning. This is all about you collaborating with people. More so you collaborating with your inner self, for those of you that are on your spiritual walk. Okay, for some of you, this could be you recovering from a financial loss. I'm sorry. For some of you, well, that came out. We're going to clarify that because that came out. I want to know what that is. For some of you that's recovering from a financial loss, that came out. So we're going to clarify what you need to let go. What I'm feeling this financial loss is about as far as the teamwork and collaboration is concerned. And something about this entrepreneurship and you stepping into your truth as far as the spiritual walk is concerned. Somebody, I feel like somebody's very impulsive with their feelings, Cancer. And if this is not you, this is the energy that you're interacting with. All right. So clarify what my wonderful Cancers need to let go in this retrograde energy. We know they got insecurities and we know that you're asking them to create something new. All right, what do they need to let go? What do they need to let go? Clarify this Eight of Water, aka this Eight of Cups energy. Remember, Cups is all about your emotions, okay? Yep. You got the Ace of Wands. Right? Wands energy is all about your intuition. This is all about, once again, creation is popping up here because this is all about creation. This is all about your power. This is all about beginnings. Okay. Some of you may have been feeling like you've been having a lack of motivation, and you may feel like that within the retrograde energy also. Mercury rules communication, and Mercury is in retrograde, and I did not check in these videos to see exactly where it's retrograding, so I'm sure I'm going to talk a little bit about that in your next video. Okay, somebody's coming in with a message. You got the Page of Cups on the board. Somebody's coming in with a message, and this is going to be kind of like synchronicity. It's going to be perfect timing, okay? So you can start to see that happen as you let go, because you're in a place where you're really not... You want to get out of that space where you don't feel so unmotivated anymore. But even if you're feeling like that throughout July, just know that you need to deal with whatever emotional shit comes your way and let it go, okay? and know that it's going to inspire you, and it's going to cause some synchronicity moments, okay? For some of you, if you choose not to deal with this, or if you're interacting with someone, if you're cross-watching and they choose not to deal with this energy, it's just going to still be this emotional immaturity shit, okay? But really and truly, I'm seeing like whoever this is operating in this energy, no, they want the beginnings, right? They want the beginnings. Look at that. Yeah. You got a lot of major symbols on the board. I'm not going to go into all of those symbols, but you got Mercury on the board. You got the moon on the board. You got the sun on the board. And this is a Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about, okay, see, this is why I was saying somebody's financially recovering. It's like somebody's coming in just in the right time, Cancers, when you feel like maybe your relationship financially with somebody was one-sided. This could have been a job situation, a partnership situation, right? But this Six of Pentacles, with this Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're this is sharing. Someone is coming in to share. Like definitely financial recovery. Someone is coming in to share. Someone is thinking about coming in to share with you. Somebody's coming in with a generous offer. Okay, as you let go, somebody's coming in with a genuine, is that how you say it? You got the Six of Cups on the board. The Six of Cups on the board, however, is like, I definitely feel like someone is fucking immature. Okay, Cancer, someone is behaving immaturely. Someone is being unrealistic. And this could be around money. And this is someone close to you. This is definitely someone close to you. You got the Four of Swords on the board, clarifying that also. Swords is all about your mental and your spiritual thinking, right? This is all about somebody being in contemplation and maybe even feeling restless and burnt out because they tired of arguing over money. Yep, you got the Hierophant popping up. This is your belief system. And it kind of feels like somebody's listening too much to what somebody else have to say and not really listening to the source. You know, like you're not paying attention from the actual source that can give you the information. And I kind of feel like that shit is based on insecurity. All right, let's see. Clarify the King of Fire, aka the King of Wands. Yep. You got the Lover's card. Somebody could be dealing with the Gemini. Yep. See, look. And we got Mercury here. And we got the six-pointed star showing up. And you can kind of Google what the six-pointed star represents spiritually. You can maybe find some meaning in that. And also you can Google what Mercury may represent to you. Yeah. Just know that Mercury rules communication. Mercury's going into retrograde, so you want to make sure that if you're going to be communicating with, you know, your feelings or whatever you're doing, make sure you're dealing with your insecurities, because Mercury is all about communication, and they're saying that you know, whatever this is, they do want clear communication to come in, or maybe you want clear communication to come in. But I kind of feel like because this is with the Lover's card, like you know, somebody wants the alignment of values to come in, or somebody needs to do the work for the alignment to come in. Work is going to have to be done. But I see that it's there, like it's saying they want to. But you're gonna have to work on your insecurities. Now, understand that energy is fluid, so everybody has the option to change their mind at any time. And with the energies, how they line up in your birth chart, you understand what I'm saying? But this person is standing energetically, and they want to work things out. They do want to have that communication. Okay. Yep. You got the Emperor on the board. So this could definitely be a strong male presence. Maybe a father, figure. If it's not, a lover. Maybe a best friend that's a male, someone older, a solid figure in your life. And if you can see here, it's like they want to communicate and talk about the lessons, because you got so much on the board right here. You got the you got the sun, you got the sphere, you got the moon, you got the square, which represents obstacles, the lesson. The wands is your intuition, the sun is your will. You got your mind on here, okay? Your moon, your emotions. Somebody wants to talk about shit. They want to communicate. And somebody may be circling back to communicate, but you're going to have to work on your insecurities, my wonderful Cancer. And if you're not the one that needs to work on their insecurities, the person you're interacting with needs to work on their insecurities. We're going to clarify the Three of Pentacles, aka the guidance card. Okay. Now, remember, the Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork. Okay. And I feel like there's some type of financial recovery going on. There may have been some type of miscommunication around that. Somebody may be listening too much to what other people have to say. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's definitely in contemplation and trying to recuperate and get their mind together. Or somebody is just fucking restless because they letting too much people in their business. All right. Yep. You got the King of Swords popping up here to clarify the Three of Pentacles, aka the Three of Rainbow, which is the guidance card. Sword is all about your thinking, and when the King of Swords pop up, this is about you coming into clear thinking. This is all about truth coming forward. So look forward to that. Truth is going to come forward as you deal with your insecurities. Shit has the potential to work out. You just have to know that you're co-creator with this. That means you got to feed your mind, your body, and your soul the things that it needs. So if you want things to work out, you don't keep replaying things in your head that you don't think is going to work out. You know what I'm saying? You have to literally get up and set the day, create the day. If you wake up and you think you're going to have a fucked up day, my wonderful Cancers, because you are emotional, you may even attract it more than any other sign because you're a water sign. Right? And you just vibrate, and emotionally trump your emotions. Your heart chakra trumps whatever you feel. I'm sorry, whatever you think, whatever you speak, right? Your heart chakra is a true compass. If you wake up and every day and think you're going to have a shitty day, that's what's going to happen. So wake up and set your day, create your day. I'm going to have a wonderful day. I'm going to meet the right people, the right opportunities. There's synchronicity happening every moment of the day for me. Like, speak your shit into existence. Deal with your insecurities. You got the Empress clarifying this King. Is this the King? I'm sorry. This is not even the King of Swords. This is the Ace of Swords. I'm sorry, y'all. That even makes it even better. That's the creme de la creme. That's your raw power. This is you coming into your truth. This is mental victory. This is breakthrough. Okay? That's where that guidance is coming in. Some of you may be getting therapy. Some of you may be getting a reading. Some of you may be taking advice, especially from this male figure that's coming in to give it to you. All right? Letting your guard down. All right? And this could be your lover, your partner. You got the Empress saying, yeah, I create shit. I am beauty. I create shit. I'm all about abundance. Okay? Whatever you plant in my ground, I am fertile. I will produce. All right? So just know that. You're producing things. So don't produce insecure shit. Create, positive shit that you desire to experience. Okay? All right, my wonderful Cancers. That is what you may need to work on in this retrograde energy. I hope that was helpful. I got 2 more signs to do, and I'm going to do those tomorrow. I'm going to do those tomorrow. Now, I don't even know what I should name your video. Everything is yours to have. Just deal with your insecurities. I think, like, I think you know, like, you're not the only one that got that. I think Taurus, you know, had to deal with their insecurities too. Okay, insecurities versus love, insecurities versus self, insecurities versus me creating what I want. Like, deal with them, face your demons. Okay, all right, my wonderful Cancers. Make sure you guys check out the description box. You can find the information of how you can schedule your 11/11 reading. I will be switching things up with the readings. I want to offer you guys an opportunity to win a free reading. So you will find that information in your next video. So stay tuned for that. Also, make sure you check out my girl Kim Warner's information. She does natal charts. As a matter of fact, we will be doing a breakdown of this lunar eclipse energy and how it affects you. I think maybe what we need to implement is probably how it may affect all zodiac signs. I think maybe that's something that I'm going to implement. Let me write that down. So we're going to be doing the new the lunar eclipse breakdown, right? We're just going to interact with how it affects all signs. Okay. Now also make sure you guys drink plenty of water. Make sure you get the rest that you need in this retrograde. It's okay for you to take the time to pull back, okay, to heal. Guys, make sure you love yourself, especially as you're dealing with things, okay? If something keeps coming back from the past that is painful and it just keeps coming back, that means that you need to deal with it. So make sure you honor that part of yourself, okay, guys? All right, Cancers, be kind to yourself, love yourself, and I will see you guys in your next video. Bye.